as confusion itself, known as the philosopher's rant. Too many what ifs and too many questions, and not allowing enough understanding, instead replacing with questions upon questions. I'm sure you've come to this realization at times. Realization is what bridges and allows you to pass through the corridors, the caves, the deserts of your mind. Desert being voids, and you have to illuminate, you have to enhance to see. Interesting, because there are animals, creatures that come out only at night. The symbolic nature of honesty and purity is as beautiful as air being effortlessly created, to breathe to be effortless. The movie Monolithicalism 2, The Legend of Irony, is going to be directly from Irony himself. You're going to see places and worlds I'm not even sure I've seen. I will be in the film. There will be many in the film. It's going to be a wild ride. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a continuation directly from Monolithicalism, Fractals, and Goddesses. I'm only going to hint this much because the evolutional process from the first edition of the movie to the fourth, I want to keep as fresh and keep you as much mystery as possible. So when you're surprised, it's to the utmost bliss. But this is giving very little details, so this is fine. Even the very end of Monolithicalism bridges into the second. So that's saying very little. But in actuality, it's saying a lot. But I want to keep you in as much mystery as possible, because to know so little about a movie that is going to be the greatest story ever told for this universe, would you really want to know that much about it? And I think there's an irony behind, of course it's YouTube's BS. I think y'all can relate to that. We're seeing so much material being removed only because it had a little bit of a song that's mainstream. Anyway, the official trailer for Monolithicalism, Fractals and Goddesses, was removed after 24, 25, or 26 views. I'm rather hungry right now. I'm doing okay going through it. Basically gonna wrap this up. Let's see. I guess I'll go ahead and let you know how the beginnings of the hybrid existence will be for you. I'll explain a bit of the tour. Everyone will be handed a I guess, not an instruction manual, but I guess you could say a pocket map. We'll just say that. It'll have it'll have pictures showing the shops that you can go to, the currencies we use. It will basically and fundamentally break down in probably 2 or 3 or 4 pages a sum up of the hybrid existence. It'll show the latest games made. Trust me, games in the hybrid existence are not to be taken lightly. They are as genuine as, I would say, the breath you're breathing right now, because there are only a few games made where we can really say, I played this game and I really learned something from it. You can enhance from a game, but you really can't essentially learn from the game unless it's a math game or something. That doesn't even count. Let's see. There'll be directories, the latest movies released. Again, movies are experiences there entirely. Events, websites you can visit. We do have the internet there. Of course, it's radically different. I guess you would expect something more advanced, but to be honest, the hybrid existence is already so advanced. Essentially, what's the point in having something, let's say, more advanced in a communicational way? Honestly, in honesty and purity, simplicity is the formula for living at ease. Therefore, our ways of communicating and sharing information are also at ease. Ironically, we don't have to modify anything that we use for communication to be sort of a little easier for you to use. It's not needed. The difference though is that you will be given devices that will allow you to customize, in a sense, your evolutional growth in the hybrid existence. It's going to be very overwhelming for you, but in a very amazing way. What I mean by that is I believe I documented this. When you move in the hybrid existence, okay, yeah, I have, but I'm going to mention it again. When you move through the hybrid existence, just walking can take you to worlds, can take you to sacred mountains. I mean, there's so many varieties of travel. Your heart, in a split second, can take you to your sanctuary in the hybrid existence. But because this might be too fast, the transition from these unnatural circumstances to the hybrid existence is an extreme that even I cannot describe. But monolithicalism, you'll see what I mean by the bridge itself. It will. I'm not going to say it's a requirement for you to watch, but when you see the hybrid existence, I think you'll understand why monolithicalism would even be a requirement. And believe me, that's not like against your will. You will love this movie. And think about all the experiences you were required to face that were unnecessary. You will have a massive amount of money, so watching these movies would be no issue at all. You will be able to buy devices and technologies that I cannot quite remember, but it's a Harry Potter effect. You wave the wand and stuff magically appears, of legit use, of course. But your core self will be revealed. You will understand the impossible at ease, and when you understand that, you're gonna breathe in ways that you never thought could be possible, but you might have felt at times in certain types of breathing exercises, meditation experiences. There's a certain time where the breath at some point hits a level of purity that's completing. I'm sure you've experienced it, even if it's a fractal speck. We acknowledge that. So, very special privileges for all. Also, my birthday had occurred, I think it was 3 or 4 days ago in the hybrid existence. And within 27 years of time here, a year had gone by there. What happened in a year's time, I don't entirely know. But the reflections were being shown in real time somehow, which is the beauty of the grace of not just the movie, but its message, to say that though we went through the utmost bizarre, weird obscurity of unnecessarynesses, the movie lays it out in such a way to where it becomes almost difficult to regret that you went through it. In a sense, though, what you felt as pain or harm, we acknowledge. Special privileges will be very monumental for you. Your choices will be